It's football season and we're going to be making some hats to wear to the game. But before I get started, thank you Cricut for sponsoring this video. For this project, we're going to do 2 different hat designs. The first design is going to be the word bulldogs, and then the second design is just going to be the silhouette of a bulldog. Since it's football season, we're going to use one of my favorite sports themed font, which is called Varsity. Now, since this is a hat, we're going to have to edit the font just a little bit because I've already measured the hat beforehand, so I want the words to be no longer than 4.25 inches long. You can measure however you want to on yours, but I think 4.5 inches is a really good size for the hat style that we're doing today. Now I'm just changing the color of the font because when I get ready to actually cut it out on the machine, I want the bulldog and the word bulldogs to cut out the same color. Once I get the letters the exact size that I want them, I'm going to move on to go and find the bulldog silhouette image for my second design. To find this bulldog, I just went to images in my Design Space software and then I put in the search bar bulldog. There will be a lot of images for you to go through. You kind of just have to go down, see what's available, and pick the one that you want. The one I like was right at the top, so this is the one I'm going to go with for my second design of the hat. So now that my bulldog is added to the canvas, I just need to make it the right size for the hat. Again, the hat isn't very long, so you have to make sure that the image is not too big. And so I got this right at a 5, and then I made it the same color as the word bulldog, so it's going to cut out together. Now we're all set to cut out this image on our Cricut machine and press it onto our hat. Once your designs are onto your mat, make sure that you click mirror image because this is using HTV. You want to mirror the image so that when you actually press it on, the words read correctly instead of backwards. Once your designs are mirrored, you're going to click on the Make It button, and this will take you through all the steps to get the mat ready and into the Cricut machine so that you can actually cut out these designs to press on the hat. For these hats, I chose this wine colored Cricut HTV because it's the closest color that Cricut has to the color maroon. And when I'm using HTV, I like to use the green standard grip melt because it gives the right amount of grip for the HTV. I will say that since these designs are pretty small and pretty standard, it doesn't take a long time to cut this out. If you've made it this far, you are halfway done with making your hats with your Cricut heat press. Once both of your images are cut out, go ahead and cut it away from the rest of the vinyl so that we can weed out the excess and get ready to press these designs. When weeding any project, I like to start from the outside and work my way in. That way you don't remove the wrong pieces. So I always go with the extra on the outside of the design and pull that off. And then I go in and pull the inside of the letters out with my weeding tool. This design was a little bit more intricate, but the bulldog is going to be really easy since the bulldog silhouette is only one full image. You just pull out the excess and you're done. Now we're moving to the hat press. So to start this up, make sure you press that center button. You're going to set the temperature. So you can set it for low, medium, or high heat. And for this design, I'm going with the high heat. So I press the middle button 3 times and then I press play. While that's heating up, I'm going to get my hat ready and put it onto the mold so I can go ahead and take down my design and press it once the heat press is ready to press. Now, whenever you're going to be using a heat press, it's always important to preheat whatever you're going to be pressing on. This helps to pull out any excess moisture that may be inside of the fabric. Also, since we're going to be pressing with the heat mold for the hat, I like to tape down my images with heat resistant tape because there's no way for the image to lay flat. So this helps keep the image in place so there's no shifting when you're pressing. Once your image is in place and your heat press is ready, you're going to press onto the image until the Cricut heat press beeps. That'll let you know that it's time to stop and it should be ready. Once you're done pressing, you let it cool for a little bit and then you're going to pull off the heat resistant tape and your image, and then your hat will be completely done. And just like that, you have made your custom hat to wear to tailgate, to wear to the football game, or just to support your favorite team. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and subscribe to my channel for more projects like this.